Thank you very much. Well, as always, I enjoyed the previous speaker.
Yes, sir.
And I'm doing all I can to do to feel better.
All right. Thank you.
Because it's important that we come together and think and make sure we understand what we profess to be the true doctrine of the kingdom. For the sake of anyone visiting us, I'd like to welcome you and also tell you that this little insignificant place down in the little hill and it looks like somebody's backyard. Don't look like much. But this is the place where the true and absolute doctrine is being taught.
That's right. That's right.
Now, I know when I say that, there isn't another outfit, church, or preacher doesn't say the same thing.
Okay.
And all I request now is that you give me your attention just as you would me. And then in the end, you decide whether it be so. Now, the truth, just the simple truth, by itself is simple. We've heard lies for so long that lies sound like the truth.
Yes.
Okay. And I say here that this work, this gospel, has been taught throughout the whole world. Okay. We wrote a book in 1961, finished and sent out to every major or insignificant religion in the world. And it made profound change. It did. Man, not this chart, not this one, but one like it. Same illustration was let down in Vatican City. And they, as they rolled it down, they saw that name up there. Yahweh.
Yes.
And in Vatican City, in Rome, made this expression. We see you use the true and correct name.
Come on. That's right. Come on.
And the question was asked, why didn't you use it? Or why don't you teach the true and correct name? What was the answer? When profited much, in other words, the hell with preaching the gospel, we're after a profit. You know what, I'm not talking about profit like profit of Yahweh, I'm talking about profit money like that. Because they sound similar. And as I told you Sunday, and I do know what I'm talking about. Crusades go out. And every major religion will back it.
That's right.
especially someone like Billy Graham and others. Falwell and others, whose names are not worthy of being mentioned.
Yes, sir.
And then what they back it for, this is Christendom investment.
That's right.
When they finish the crusade, they'll tell you this: join the church of your choice. And all of them, they back the crusade, gets members
Come on.
from it. That's how they profit.
Yes, sir. Wow.
And you would never suspect, imagine, that such things like that go on.
That's right.
But they are bargaining for souls.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, I'm not asking you to believe me. Whether you believe me or not, it's so in.
That's right.
But now let's face it. You don't have no choice of what church you shall belong to.
Come on.
It's either you're in the congregation of the assembly of Yahweh, or you're not in it.
Right. That's right.
And while I'm there, everybody is in the body of Yahweh.
That's right.
And you didn't have to join it.
Right.
You were born.
That's right.
You understand? You'd be surprised how wicked men are. It's not just racial prejudice, envy, strife. It's abounding everywhere. You know, you go on your jobs and you should have been promoted up. But rather than give you a promotion, they find a way to get rid of it.
Yes.
That's right.
But they don't want to pay the hour. Then they'll hire somebody else to start off where you're at. And then they get rid, and they ain't going no further. Somebody said, I thought I'd come here to find out something about religion. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
If you desire to be a president, you must be a crook.
Right.
Yeah. No honest man is in politics.
That's right.
Yeah, and like I said, I know all these things down there.
Yeah, they do.
You mean President Clinton ain't doing President Clinton ain't doing nothing.
That's right.
One off the mouth and ain't getting over it. Somebody say, ain't he your president? No, he ain't none of mine. I tell you who's my president. The Creator himself is my president. And whether you acknowledge it or not, he's your president. In other words, he's presiding over his own creation. And all things there. We war. These are preliminary remarks. We war. And America will pray to God to help us to beat the hell out of the Russians.
That's right.
And the Russians pray to God to help them beat the hell out of America. Now, which way is Yahweh going to go? In the first place, you don't have no business warring with him.
All right. All right.
So he ain't on neither one of you back.
Right.
Now, let me show you something about science. Then we'll move along. America This is a buck private. Now, if you ain't got no, if you don't have nothing, I mean, no, if you don't have no stripes, you're a buck private.
Yeah.
Then when you get this, you're what? Private first class. Then when you get this, corporal. When you get this, but then when you get this, you see, here you go on now. Now all the other countries, now you may not pay no attention to this. And I, for the life of me, don't know why I'm going this way. But I'm not to try to show you something. All other countries wear their stripes this way. What it means is they have been defeated in warfare. That's what that means. We wear ours this way because we profess we have never been defeated.
Yes. That's right.
You ready for a blow? We've lost every war we did.
That's right.
It costs you more to go back and rebuild these countries that you once destroyed.
Do it, Jay.
Now, the kingdoms of the world are divided. Okay? Now, if you don't know that, you're blind as a bat. You know what I mean? If you don't think hatred and animosity exists in the world, you're blind. And closing your eyes to it won't make it go away. So then there's an absolute need for the true gospel of the kingdom to be preached.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. And you can get mad at me if you want. Leave here and never come back. It don't make me no difference. And I'm not trying to be insulting.
No.
But you know, if I hate you, you can't put me in no water and get rid of it.
That's right.
Right.
You can't join church of your choice, as you call it, and get rid of hatred and malice and envy and stuff. You can't do that.
Right. That's right.
So right there it says you need something far greater than what you're being told.
That's right.
Make it plain.
That's right.
And this is the kicker. For you to get baptized, build churches, and all this stuff you're doing is actually mockery.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
It looks good, but it's mockery.
That's right. Okay.
Tell it. Open it up.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me show you what Yahweh does. Yahweh didn't ask man to come unto him or learn of him, and then didn't give you a way to do that.
That's right.
No.
That's not fair.
No.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, if you say, use your terminology, God is love and you hate somebody, then who's that in you?
Right.
Right.
That's right.
You tell me that he's love, but you hate everybody.
Right.
Now, what is that in you?
Right. Right.
Yes.
You understand? And I'll repeat the words of Solomon.
All right.
He said, there is a way that seemeth right,
Right.
but the end thereof is destruction. It looks, and I can tell you from my own experience, it looks like if the Messiah was baptized, we're no better than he is.
Come on.
We too should get baptized.
Yes.
That's where man reasons. He ate Passover suppers, which we ignorantly call Lord's Supper.
Yeah.
Right.
He did it. Again, we're no better than he is. So why shouldn't we eat it? Now this is the kicker. The scriptures wasn't talking about nothing you ought to be doing. And he told you the first thing by which you ought to do so. And while I'm there, nobody died. Nobody. That you might live a Christian life.
Speak. That's true.
And I've heard people over the years, it's come April, I'll be 70 years old.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know I won't look it. But I'm saying that all of these things we've practiced for years. And people say, you mean to tell me everybody else in the world is wrong, but you? Yeah. That's awfully bold. Let me tell you something. When Messiah was here, wasn't nobody in the world but him that was right. Why should that surprise you? Everybody else in the world was wrong but him.
Yes.
The prophet said, there's not one right. No, not one.
No.
Couldn't find one.
Right.
John in Revelation said, heaven was searched.
Come on.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Come on, then.
Earth was searched. What are you searching for? Somebody there died with words. And found no one worthy to open the book and read the secret.
That's right. That's right.
And John in the Spirit looking at that
Right.
Yes.
said he wept much,
Yes, he did.
didn't he?
Yes.
And one came up to him and said, give the book to me.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Out.
All right.
You know what? And Elohim opened the book, which was himself, and showed John on the Isle of Patmos the things that he declared from the beginning and confirmed it in the
All right.
Now, let me say this to you. A lot of things you practice. And keep it in mind, now, look, let me tell you this. If you like zesta crackers, premium crackers, saltines,
Right.
Nabisco, Ritz, what? Yeah, whatever. Back in here. And grape juice, eat and drink all you want. That's right. If your diet, your system says, I want some grape juice, I got some crackers. Eat the hell out of it. Have a good time. Have it running out to you. Well, what's the problem? Just don't think that's his body, no, that's his blood. That's where you're in trouble at.
All right.
That's right.
So I'm not telling you not to eat crackers and drink grape juice, but damn it, don't try to tell me because you can't tell yourself that's his body. Let me give you another way, a simple way of understanding. However big you think Jesus was,
Right.
with all the millions of folks that took just a little bit bite of him, he'd have been ate up long before you and I was born. You and I wouldn't have a chance. The fact is that the concept takes you a long way.
Oh, man.
Now, just like he told them, when you eating his blood, and drinking his blood, and eating his flesh, there was one time a whole crowd of folks was following.
That's right.
Everywhere he went. You know why they was following? Because he was doing what you call miracles. So he had a fountain. And he looked back at him, he said, now that's too many, ain't nothing believing nothing I'm talking
All
about.
right.
And knew how to get rid of him. He turned and said, let you eat of my flesh and drink of my blood, you can't have no problem with it. We'll see you later. Now here folks are now, every third Sunday, are trying to eat him and drink his blood.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing this up, get the point of why I'm bringing it up. I'm not trying to make fun of you.
No.
But this is what you're practicing with the hope of receiving eternal life from doing it.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Right.
And it will get you nowhere.
Right.
You know? Sometimes you ought to open your Bible and read it.
Yes.
Quit dusting it off. And give it a place in the house, where, you know what I'm saying? Some people have Bibles, the pages are stuck together. Me, they never apart. Pages in it and turn brown. Ain't read nothing.
That's right.
Preacher get him, God told me to tell you about the Jesus, and you don't know what's in the funny paper, the almanac, or in the Bible. You don't know where the hell
That's right.
what he just said is that. Now that's learning, Jack. You understand? You go to grade school and you come out knowing something. Don't you? And if somebody challenges you on a mathematical problem, you can go to the chef, walk up to the chalkboard and prove what you're talking about.
That's right. That's right.
Right? Then why did you can't prove what you're saying you're doing for salvation? How come you can't prove that?
Right.
It's not in your book, folks. It's not in what you call about. Now, this is what we have had to do. I've been a teacher for 55 years. Of faithfulness. And I insist. I didn't say I demanded, I said I insist. Or I encourage you to bring a book with you.
Yes.
Somebody said, what kind? I don't care what kind.
That's right.
I mean, what name of Bible you bring, which one you don't. And they ain't got no money to loan you.
That's right.
Okay? And you can't read none of the things that you're practicing for salvation in your life.
Right. Yes, sir.
You know what's that saying? Truth is stranger than fiction?
That's true.
Everything you do to be saved, then read that one in the Bible. What you got. Tell me, tell you what you got. You've got men that went off to some theological seminary, learned to quote scriptures and twist them into what he wanted, got a degree, and come out and call himself a preacher.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
And that is not how Yahweh qualifies. No. This is what your book says. Without a vision, they perish. Now somebody could say, well, that's your opinion. Let me tell you, I don't have one. I used to have one. I don't have none no more. I thought my opinion wasn't nothing. But I'm not too proud to tell you that. I got sprinkled. I eat crackers and grape juice. Just like you. And then don't come tell me you was more sincere than I was. Well, I go, you didn't get the Holy Spirit because you weren't sincere. You didn't get it either. There were people down south, then I'm going to move along, that they baptized the man, and the man slipped out of the preacher's hand and drowned him. That was in the courts a while back.
That's right.
You know what the preacher said? He said this man wasn't honest, and when he came to be baptized in the name of Jesus, Jesus knew he was lying and call you drunk. And everybody in the South bought that damn lie. Now what am I at? What am I at? This is in your Bible. Yahshua says this: sacrifices and burnt offerings
Yes, sir.
thou knewest not, but a body
Come on.
thou hast prepared for me.
Yes.
And lo, you know what lo means? That don't mean lowly. Lo is abbreviation for look.
Come on.
Look, I come.
Yes, sir.
In the volume of the book,
Yes.
as it is written,
Yes.
of me to do thy will, O God.
That's right.
All right.
You understand me now? Aretha here accomplished salvation. Now the apostles or disciples at that time, they followed him around. They asked him questions that you would ask.
Yes.
You know, I get tired of people thinking they're unique. Well, your problem ain't like mine. Like you got some problems ain't nobody else in the world had but you. My wife cheating on me. My husband, hey, I've had them all down back down through the years. Paul said, there's nothing happening to you, it's not common.
That's right.
That's just common. My husband flattened me last night. That's common. But we got to get something in that husband to stop him from doing that. Just tell him, don't do that, ain't gonna stop it. When he finds out that he's smacking is him.
Come on. That's right.
He's smacking his own self. Paul said, no man yet hated his own flesh. When you stand up and hit on somebody, you're hitting on your own flesh.
That's right.
That's when you understand it.
Okay.
When you hate somebody, you hate your own self.
Yes.
That's the stupidity of a satanic spirit operating in this creation. Is it? That has no place in the scheme of things under salvation.
That's right.
Okay? Yes, Messiah was baptized in W-A-T-E-R. Water. Okay? And if you'd have been back there, you couldn't have put him in the water.
Teach.
That's right.
That's right.
I would consider it an honor and a privilege to baptize the Messiah. Wouldn't have made a bit of difference. Unless Yahweh sent you to baptize you, you get the hell out the way.
That's right.
That's why he sent John.
Right.
John the Baptist was born just like the Messiah.
Yes. That's right.
Of immaculate conception.
Yes.
Born of virgin birth.
Yes.
Understand? Was 6 months before. I'm talking about John the Baptist was born 6 months before Yahshua was born. Why?
All right.
This was the 6 days before that.
That's right. All right.
So the monthly cycle, weekly cycle, daily cycle. You see? Prophetic time.
Yes.
And this was 6 days before that.
Yes.
Or 6 months had to baptize that one, put up residence in him.
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, and you take it serious. Folks keep telling you about the baptism of the Holy Spirit. Ask them something, what is that?
All right.
When do I get it? Who's going to do it? You see? Where am I going to get baptized with the Holy Spirit at? Where's that at? You know where the stagnant pool is, don't you? You know where the river bank is, don't you? You know where that's at? Somebody ought to be me tell you, I'll be educated by the Holy Spirit. Now, as I said, the questions that you might have, they've already been asked and answered.
That's right.
Peter asked Messiah, Master, what must I do to be saved?
That's right.
And this is what he told him. Believe on him that sent me.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
He didn't tell him to join church. He didn't say give tithes. He didn't say get baptized. He didn't say eat Passovers. He didn't say nothing like that. He said believe on him. Now, you can't believe on him unless some evidence is presented. That's what this work is all about.
That's right.
We're after proving you the divine, unerring existence of an almighty deity, commonly called Yahweh.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
He does exist. And you shall see him.
Yes.
Okay? And if you're taught right, you'll see him from here.
Yes.
Right.
That's
From
correct.
where you sit.
Yes.
Okay?
Good.
Now you've been taught, so have I, that Jesus is gone on. Where? To heaven.
Uh-huh.
And he's coming back after us. When? We don't know.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
He's coming back after us. And he's going to take us off to the kingdom.
That's right.
So why hasn't he done that yet? He's up there building condominiums. He's building houses. He's preparing the kingdom for us.
That's right.
Now, if you haven't kept up religious works, you don't know nothing about this. You're busy watching cartoons and the races and the and baseball and football games. You understand? Now that ain't in your Bible.
Right.
Where he's gone off and coming back out. That isn't in your Bible. Is it?
No, sir.
Read Matthew 28, 19 and 20.
That's right.
Now, you remember now, and then I'm going to go into it deep, but you remember, they have told us, and you see signs. Men carry signs.
Yes.
Prepare to meet Jesus.
That's right.
Yes. Yes.
So they don't know when he come back, but prepare to meet. Read this, or whoever reads.
Matthew 28:19. Go ye therefore.
Now wait a minute, let's qualify this.
All right.
Okay? This was after his death, burial, resurrection.
Yes.
Okay? And on the day of Pentecost, this was his command to them.
Come on.
What?
Go ye therefore.
Go ye therefore. Now you watch this word baptism. You listening?
Yes.
Go ye therefore. Go who?
All
The
right.
disciples.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I've heard preachers say, many are called, but few are chosen. Right? They think many preachers are called. No, few are called. Joshua didn't choose but 12. But through them, many were called.
Go ahead.
It didn't say many preachers were called.
Yes.
If few are called, you understand?
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
You got more preachers now in the world than Messiah ever had. You can't count them hypocrites. And listen, let me tell you something, so it don't sound quite so damn offensive to you. I've talked to some of your religious leaders behind closed doors.
That's right.
And they told me to my face, Dr. Kinley, you can't teach them hamheads in my church. That they're not going to believe you. And if I told you your preacher called you and his congregation hamheads, you would call me a liar. That's exactly what they called you. Those hamheads in our church won't believe that. And I'll tell you something else too, Dr. Kinley. Ain't no money in what you're talking about.
Right.
Let me tell you something to your face. I didn't get this. I didn't earn it. I wasn't worthy of it. Yahweh gave it to me.
All right.
And that's the way I'm giving it.
Yes.
You haven't got enough money to pay for it.
That's right.
You understand? There's enough gold and silver in Fort Knox, or found or unfound. Yes.
That's right. All right.
Yes.
They can pay for eternal life. It's a gift and a free one from Yahweh.
That's right.
That's unmerited.
That's right.
Read, let's go.
Go ye therefore and teach all nations.
Teach all nations.
All right.
I just about done that. Look around.
Yes, sir.
Look around where you sit here tonight. Look around. See? Some of them don't know what the hell we are. Mixed up with some evidence. Come on now. I'm pure, no, you ain't pure nothing. Yahweh made sure. You know, back here in the law, Yahweh told the Hebrews, now look,
Right.
don't marry outside the family. In other words, don't you, none of you Hebrews, marry none of them Gentiles. Because if you do, you might share your inheritance. And Yahweh made them Gentiles. Sometimes I mean, you know what I mean? And they hey, and Yahweh did that on purpose. Because what he's going to give
Come on.
to the Hebrews, they're going to have to give it to the world. So he made sure that they intermingle so nobody can stand up and say, I'm a pure nothing. He took the boast out of the flesh. You know that? And they know this thing is half Negro, 3/4 ours, and 2/3. I mean, get off of it. But there ain't no power in that of Yahweh. He's this powerful man, death-headed, decayed, hanging on out of the graveyard just like he does anybody else. That's kind of the power you got. Quit kidding yourself. You know what that's praising to thy own self, be true. They might be honest with me. Start being honest with yourself. You know damn well when they passed out that crack in the baby, you know damn well you didn't leave that with his body. Now you know you did. And you had a cavity. You didn't taste nothing, dude. And I'll say this one more time. They have nerve enough to give you a little thimble full of grapefruit juice and have the nerve to tell you drink all of it. If you went to McDonald's, Burger King, any place like that, and got a Big Mac and a large soda, and they hand you something like this and a hamburger like that and tell you eat, you can get out of the car and smack somebody.
Right.
Why don't you quit being fooled? Quit being a sucker for the devil, man. You go to buy the car and say, oh, don't look at it. It didn't run.
Right.
Try the face. No, I want to try it out.
Right.
No, you do some kind of research
all nations,
Teach all nations.
baptizing them.
Now wait a minute. Listen. Here's this devout.
No.
Here's this devout wearer. Cross is hanging around his neck. Collar turned backwards. Long dress on. Holy, holy, holy. And he's in this church and don't want no black folks in it.
That's right.
That's right, sir.
That's right.
But the command was said, teach ye all nations.
That's right.
This ain't nothing about segregation. He said, teach all nations.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
And listen, let me say this. Let's make this balance the scale. Black folks.
Yes.
They got their dark outfits, don't want no white folks in it.
That's right.
That's true.
But they follow what Jesus said, teach all nations. Quit lying, damn it.
That's right.
Quit lying.
That's right.
Tell it.
Read.
Baptizing them in the name.
Hold it. You the moderator tonight, aren't you? Did she read that right?
Yes, you did.
Baptized. Shouldn't that say water?
Not here then.
Say baptized.
That's right.
Is that what you read? See, baptized in the name. See, don't say nothing about this. This is the Great Commission.
Right.
It says baptized in the name. Don't say a thing about water. You know what? Don't say water. He didn't fulfill that.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
That's because let me qualify. This is actually risen from the dead on the day of Pentecost, actually revealed himself, his purpose to him. He said, now therefore, don't go nowhere until I do show up and show you.
All right.
Excellent.
Took him out to the Mount of Olives. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
And he ascended and told them that they would receive the baptism of the Holy Spirit not many days hence.
That's right.
That's right.
How far from the day of Pentecost, or how many days was from the day of Pentecost, from the ascension, was it to the day of Pentecost? 10 days.
Yes.
And he appeared to them in the upper room
Yes.
and preached the gospel of the kingdom to them.
Yes.
And that translated them into the kingdom.
That's right.
And then he commanded them to go out.
All right.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Got it now? Now if you go around in Acts of Apostles, when Peter
Come on.
stood up and preached the first sermon
Yeah.
on the day of Pentecost, it says in there that he baptized them in the name.
Yes. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Let me give you the scripture of what I'm talking about. If I know a deity, a supreme deity, and I've met him,
Come on.
talked with him, and he's communed with me, you understand? Then I can describe him to you, tell you what his makeup is,
Yeah.
what he's like. Then I'm baptizing you in his name.
That's right.
Let me turn it around. You want to know the Creator? Yes. Throw you in the water and come. Now do you know him? You think I was crazy.
That's right.
That's right.
You understand? When you know somebody, Luke and I went to Washington, D.C.
Tell it there.
and the man was supposed to pick us up, said there's a Spanish, French-looking woman, Mexican,
Yes.
with an older gentleman,
Yes.
and so, and he described Luke and he described me
That's right.
to the man that had never laid eyes on neither one of us,
All right.
That's right.
and stood at the top of the escalator.
Yes.
And he watched me. We looked up and saw him. We didn't know him.
Go ahead.
But as we approached, he said, "Are you Dr. Glenn and Luke Buchanan?" He said, "Yes, we are." See, we were baptized in the name that the man recognized when he saw it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, he was.
You understand? Did that happen or didn't it happen?
Yes, sir. All the way.
You see? Baptized in the name, the reed. Now, remember I got some things going here.
Yes, sir.
And I ain't taking no chance on you remembering. I'm talking, you talking about getting baptized in the water, and it says in the name. And the other part was Jesus gone off and left us coming back after sooner or later. That's what I'm prepping. You understand? And I'm now reading out the Bible, see if that's true or not. Read.
Baptizing them in the name of the
In
Father,
the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Ghost.
and of the Holy Ghost,
Teaching them to observe
teaching them to observe all things.
Yeah.
What?
whatsoever
Whatsoever I have commanded. I can quote it, I'll read it.
and lo, I am with you.
And lo, I'm gone forever. See, don't say that. And lo, I'm what?
Lo, I am with you always,
See? Where?
even unto the end of the world.
See, he ain't left you. So, well, where is he at? In you.
All right.
That's what's called you to move and have your being.
That's right.
You see?
Yeah.
Get it now? How am I doing?
Everywhere.
Great.
Everywhere.
This is what we want you to know. We don't prove it to you. All that Messiah did. This is what the prophet said. The steps of a righteous man was ordered. Got it now? In other words, he can't move, he can't do nothing. Except it being the
That's
Spirit.
right.
Get it now? Now let me give you an example. Because we were talking to something about tonight. By Dr. Bob Molly Vandal.
Yes.
She told you about the sun coming in on the fourth day of creation, according to the vision given to Moses.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Well, Yahshua was called what? The Son of Yahweh. So he had to come between the third and fourth generation. In other words, he was born 33 and a half years to complete the fourth day.
That's correct. Yes.
Because the S-U-N in the heavens and the S-O-N working the work had to work together.
That's right. That's right.
And so when he's born down here, on the verse, he said, no, I'm coming in the Bible of the book.
Yes, sir.
As it is written of me.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, right.
So then there came a time where Lazarus died. And they went to him and told him, our brother's dead.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And Yahweh.
That's right.
4 days later, he gets up. Listen to mercy. At prayer, the lady. He knew where he was at.
Yes,
He said, oh, he's thinking, but now they said he was dead. You know what he said he was? He said he's asleep. You see? Now what am I talking about? See, he's working. I told you the steps of a righteous man, or he can't go down there no sooner he tells us that he's dead. He's got to wait 4 days to prove that in the Son coming, and he is the life, and he is the resurrection.
That's right.
So he can't raise Lazarus from the dead on the first day, the second day, nor the third day. He being the Son that came in on the fourth day has to raise Lazarus on the fourth day to prove to them, I am the life, I am the resurrection.
That's right.
And said so before he called his name, yes. Do you understand now?
Yes.
That's how you begin to see. Now what? By this pattern, this is the pattern he gave Moses. And this was a pattern of heavenly things.
That's right.
Right? Well, what was the heavenly thing? This is it.
Yes.
In illustration, this is it. Let me, people told me that you talk about the creator, ain't nobody ever seen, you're a liar.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to say you haven't seen, say that. But don't indict everybody. Because I've seen it.
That's right. That's
And Moses then tells you what he looked like.
Yes, sir.
Down on the Isle of Patmos told you what he looked like.
That's right.
Ezekiel 1:26 tells you what he looked like.
That's right.
And Moses told you that you were made in his image and in his likeness. That almost included you in what he looks like.
All right.
So don't tell me you haven't seen him, you just don't recognize him. You understand? You keep looking without and he's within. You keep looking for somebody to come and save you, it's already been done. Got it?
Yeah.
Now what? He was most particular about them making that tabernacle. And in Exodus 25:40, you understand it. Just make a mental note of it. Said Moses, make sure you build all things according to the way you like it. See, ain't nobody gonna buy that stuff no more. Make sure you build all things according to the pattern me and you had stuff. Don't say that either. I can't get away with nothing. Make sure you build all things according to the pattern I showed you in the mountain. Right?
Yes.
And this is the way he showed you. Now, it's no coincidence that your body fits this tabernacle.
That's right. That's right.
You see, and just as the high priest functions in this, I'm telling you in no uncertain terms, this is the high priest in heaven that's in you.
That's right.
That's good.
That Yahweh, after they raised this up, the cloud that led them out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage, moved from the top of Mount Sinai,
Tell it.
came around the straight gate,
Come on.
and made a grand entry. You see? Into the tabernacle.
Yes.
Where no man could officiate while they understand?
That's right.
And then that cloud set down between the wings of the cherubim. That's when it was dedicated.
All right.
And your birth is the same way.
That's right.
See, that little spermogenic fluid, that little cloud-like substance, is phenomenal.
Right. Yes, it is. Surely is.
And now that little speck, it's like it didn't take all of Yahweh to make this up.
Yeah.
You see that shape and form. It don't take all the spermogenic fluid from male and female to make you up.
That's right.
See? And the head is formed first.
Yes.
You see? The brain. You see? And let me tell you, the brain tells the skull when to take on. See, in other words, it don't make the skull, then the brain tries to squeeze up in it. So by the way everybody in here was born. You see? Because you're born by the will of Yahweh and according to his purpose and not according to your understanding. You see? You get it now? Now, so within here, condense it. You got a pituitary gland, like that's where Moses told to put the law.
Right.
Right? And you got 3 laws on one side. You got 2 little lobes. Am I right, Dr. Ward?
Yes, sir.
That secrete what? Hormones. You got on one side, on one lobe, 3 hormones. On the other, 7. Now listen, folks. This is in your body. And it don't make no difference what color you are. You understand? This ain't in white folks only, black folks only. This is in everybody. Now, why is it like that? Because Yahweh being the Father, the Word, and the Holy Spirit, these 3 are one. So there has to be 3 on one side.
All right.
And he created the heaven and earth in 6 days, on the 7th day rest, so there's 7 on the other.
That's right.
Now that 7 and 3 used to equal 10. Does it still? Damn sure does. Still figures out for 10, don't it? Now, see, that's the 10 Commandments. Right up there in your infamy.
That's right.
Now, you come on down, you got the lump. I'm condensing. And they told you about the 7 branch lampstand. They were shoe bread.
Right.
Now you begin to see if he's working by this pattern.
Yes, sir.
You see, he's coming from heaven.
Yes, sir.
He is the law of the Spirit.
Come on.
Coming down. And he said, I'll pray to the Father for you. That's what all the message was for.
Yes, sir.
I am the light of the world.
That's right.
I am that bird that came down from heaven.
That's right.
Then he was baptized of John at the age of 30 because the waters rolled back on the 3rd day of creation. So when the waters rolled back off his body, that's the waters rolled back off on the 3rd day.
Yes.
Because this is him that created the heaven and earth, now manifesting and prepared sacrificial body. Fulfilling!
Yes.
You see? Then he looked at and said, now I have need to go up to Jerusalem. Suffer much persecution. Then shall the Son of Man be offered up. They said, oh no, ain't nothing going to happen to you. But see, the pattern is dictating.
Yes.
He's got to go on down
Yes.
and be offered up. You see? Do you understand?
Yes.
He didn't die for your so-called sin. He died that you through him.
Right.
Might have eternal life. In his death, he removed death.
That's right.
He took it out of the way. After he rose from the dead. About ready to blow up his fire on time to go home. After he raised from the dead, he went out to the seashore and asked the disciples, have you caught any meat?
That's right.
And remember here, he's out at the seashore. He is not down in the stockyard.
Come on down, Mr. Queen.
He's not in the chicken yard. Why are you bringing it up? Because the pulpit tells y'all fish ain't meat.
Right.
But here the Creator raised from the dead asking the disciples down by the seashore, looking for fish, have you caught any meat?
Right.
And they said no. He said, come on the shore.
All right.
And he's already prepared a great feast for him. What is he doing that for? Because I'm the same one that prepared the fish for Jonah. And as Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights, so shall the Son of Man be in the heart of the earth 3 days and 3 nights. So, now after he's risen from the dead, they came to shore and ate up the grave.
All right.
And Paul said, oh death, where thy sting, oh grave, where is thy victory? The death has been swallowed up in his resurrection. You understand what I'm saying? Let those dead work the Lord. They testified of him and what he was going to do. And he did accomplish it. Come on the day of Pentecost. You see? To Peter, bring this up one more time. You remember when you was out there on the fish in the night? You said, behold, I see a spirit. You knew me.
Come on.
Why did you say, I see Yahweh? You didn't know that.
No.
You said, behold, I see a spirit. Why did you say that, Peter? I was showing you that I'm the same one that Moses told you that in the beginning. The spirit of Yahweh moved upon the face of the deep. And you said, I'm proving it to you that I'm the same one that talked to Moses. And not only that verification, when he took them up in the Mount of Transfiguration, and transfigured before them and transfigured them so they could see. You understand? Peter said, let us build 3 tabernacles. Why in the hell did you get this idea about a tabernacle, Peter? Because Peter then, James, and John overheard Joshua telling Moses, make me a tabernacle.
Very good.
They ain't conversation. Paul's over here in the conversation. And Peter, not understanding, time said, you understand? So let us make 3. One for Moses, one for Elias, which is John the Baptist, and one for thee. You understand? Peter didn't understand that those 3 were one. Moses, Yahweh didn't tell Moses to build 3 of them. He said, just build me 1. But on the day of Pentecost, he understood.
That's right.
Now this is what this school is about. It's to teach you and to show you and prove to you.
Yes.
Without a shadow of doubt. Let me say this to you. That's it. Now this is not a sandwich of your choice. Ham sandwich, cheese sandwich, turkey sandwich. This is a whole herd. This is a whole flock. Bottom of that. Yahweh loves you enough. After he fulfilled. You ready? Come back and stand in this box. And tell what I did. That you through me might be saved. Now if that ain't some love, I don't know what it is. Exactly what's you've been looking for me? Here I am. All right. You've been looking for you? There you are. That's who you are, and don't let nobody take it away. Now this is conclusion. Yahweh says his people. You see? We breathe his name. Or he put his name in their breath.
That's right.
And everybody breathes. Jehovah's Witness said, I believe it's Jehovah. I believe it's Jesus. You see, it ain't me calling you like your own breath is calling you like. I'm not saying that. Now that's divine truth sent direct from heaven. Okay? And it's proof. Just as we do in marriage. The wife takes on the husband's name. When Yahweh created Adam, said he called their name. For evil yet in it. Called their name Adam. Right. In other words, this was Mr. Adam and Mrs. Adam. You understand? Now we being men belong to him. Or make up the body, his body or his bride. And he's giving us his name. So then may Yahweh continue to bless you.